Hi everyone, Wendy Achatz, and I'm back here in my Armada Pie shop, and it's a busy Monday afternoon. But what I want to do today is show you how we slice our pies. We're going to start with our cream pies today. I've got a chocolate cream here, and you can see it doesn't have the whipped cream on it right now. And it's going to make it a lot easier to slice the cream pie. But I've got everything that I need here on my work surface. I've got my clean pie lifter and a good knife, and I've got my little gauge here to help me figure out how to cut this pie into 7 equal slices, because that's really hard to do. This isn't that sharp, so what you want to do with this is just use it for a gauge. I don't want to slam this through the pie and try to use it as a cutter. So what I'm going to do is stand directly over top of this chocolate cream pie, and I want to make sure that this is centered, right? I don't want it to be off one side or the other, because then I'm going to get really big slices on one side of the pie and little slices on the other side. And you know, if you're in the pie business, you're in the bakery business, any kind of food industry, you know the importance of being very consistent. So here we go. Just going to gently tap it down like this. And I barely even got this thing dirty. So now this just gives me a gauge. Take my knife, and we're going to slice all the way through here. I'm holding my knife. I'm hoping that the crust doesn't fall off of this pie when I slice. But my pastry cream is cooled down. It's cold. My pie crust has been baked beautifully, and it's very tender and flaky. So, and you see how I'm turning the pie so that I'm drawing the knife towards me. Okay, so this is working out pretty good. This piece of the crust kind of fell off a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to show you what we do. Crumbs everywhere. So I always have my sanitation cloth. Whenever you're working, I'm going to put this in the dirty bucket over here because that's done. But I want to make sure that my work surface is clean, because now we're going to portion this pie into our 7 containers, our to-go containers. And these are recyclable. We hate plastic here. I'm really trying to get away from using so much plastic here at Achatz Pies. But if you have a better idea, let me know in the comments below. Even though this is recyclable, it's still not the best. But now I'm going to put these down on the counter where the lip part, where it's going to fold over, and this is the bottom. It's got the recycle symbol on the bottom. I'm going to put them all in one direction here, okay? Now, let's try to take a slice out. And the first slice is always the hardest. And I'm going to put the slice of pie in the bottom part of the container here. And they're going in pretty nice. Everything, again, it's portion control. So I've been doing this for 25 years, but if you're new to this, you want to spot check yourself and your weights and make sure that you're getting 0.08 pounds of the whipped cream on the pie. And as you can see, it's not taking me a whole lot of time to do this. This is pretty easy and fun. This is whipped cream. It's not very hard to squeeze out of this bag. So you can see I'm just kind of going back and forth in a zigzag pattern. Let me show you another pattern that we do, and that's called the little star. So I might go across the first part here with 4 stars, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1. I'll do this last one here while I still have the whipped cream in my hand, so I'm not picking things up and putting them back down again. We've got our whipped cream on our slices of pie. We're going to spot weigh a few of the slices. And so I've got the slice of the chocolate cream, and I was at 0.46, so right on. But then I'm going to do the chocolate shavings. Let me find a clean spoon. I've got my chocolate shavings. And if you haven't watched our video on how we get these big billowy chocolate curls. You can watch that video too. What do you haven't watched that? You better watch that one. You want to make sure that you get these chocolate curls here and make sure we get the right amount. And we're just gonna 0.01, so that one was right. As you know, we always have our little wet towel here to wipe things up. I don't like these plastic containers sliding around on chocolate or pie crust or anything greasy or the whipped cream. People are taking these home and we don't need to spread our mess throughout the world. So let's stay neat and clean. We clean as we go. All right, so my fingertips are clean. We're gonna close these lids all at once. And it's really great because they stack up and they kind of interlock, so I can just carry them all to the showcase like this. But before I do that, I need to label them. So Annette's labels are all in alphabetical order. It's really nice. I've got 7 containers. I should use 7 labels, but I'm not going to. Everybody knows these are chocolate cream. I'm just going to use a couple of labels here, the 3 labels, just for the first few slices that are in my showcase. You know, there's nothing else that we really use chocolate curls for but our chocolate cream, so everybody knows. All right, so I'm going to slice another pie into containers, but I've got to clean up my surface first. So get all your chocolate and pie crust and everything out of the way. Sanitize your countertop, and you're ready to go again. Okay, I'm going to slice a cannoli and cream pie. This is my favorite pie. It is our homemade pastry cream, and we have slivered almonds and mini chocolate chips, and we also blend that pastry cream with cream cheese. So it's really, really delicious. So now with the cannoli pie, we've got to top this and decorate it with a little bit of the slivered almonds and a little bit of the mini chocolate chips. This is my favorite, and I might take one of these home tonight. But I had a slice of this yesterday, so maybe I'll take a chocolate cream. Hey guys, so we did a lot of work today slicing up a lot of pies. I hope that you learned something. Please feel free to share this video, like it, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.